arcade it is gonna be. There's lots of people blinded by the light, but of course it's still not enough. 3 versus 2, just that fast. Like I said, Famouz already up above. They're quite aware. TP out or rendezvous out is what he's gonna do. Alert up to get a kill as well, making things even in a 2v2 situation as SEVERiNE shuts down one. Let's make it 1-1 now. They have the spike on their hand though. Now SEVERiNE has to wait for
manage to survive out of this, commits the plant. SEVERiNE is quite far from him, but the fact that he's already here in the site itself, he will be able to at least put the HP off for ROLEX side, and it's going to be the battle of the ghost. And still, SEVERiNE survives this despite the low in HP. Boom Esports, they are practically doing great on the very. To be quite aware of this, because if it's gonna be too late for them to actually go with that one, this might be a win again for Boom Esports. And speaking of, look at how close Famouz is already with them. But then there's a start, but he gets them 1v1, and it's up to just all ROLEX himself going up against BerserX together with SEVERiNE. But where are you looking at? I'm here, and the
Romanian is working out. This is a problem, especially on this map when you rotate so carefully, when you move so peacefully, it's just they catch you off guard. But BerserX finally to go down. They were able to clear out tower here as well. B-side is up for the taking as Step is already planting the spike with Aftershock. This will force him out of the location, but with the help of a TP, especially it's an Omen, is safe.
Oh, you know, that's pretty good about that Omen going up against Breach. You can technically just use Shrouded Step to finally get out of it, right? But right now, Famouz together with Shiro, I think for Famouz, it's much better to just save it. But then, sir, he wants to get that operator. He'll be getting it most probably. And again, and now speaking of, when you take off alert, I think this might just be over for Surf to get rid 7-0-2 once again. And looking at the lineup also from XERXIA,
30
to
seconds
add, I think this is quite complicated. When you only have a Fade as your main initiator, it should always just be the secondary one. This will really give XERXIA a hard time.
Especially knowing that the Boom Esports side, they have a KO here in play, and it's in the hands of BlazKing as well. A very good KO player in general, but now they are going to be able to plant a spike. It's still a 4v2 though, but with this post plant, if they are going to be able to hold it, it is a big plus for them. That aggressiveness coming in from 7-0-2 might pan out and might work out for them, especially if they get a pick off here, as they are not expecting him to be really close. But with that knife, there are going to be expectations as he goes down. It's all up to Surf now. It's going to be a 3-man, but he was able to get a double inside the smoke. He will go down though, as still preparing his utility, especially the Prowler here, but it seems like Showstopper will completely connect on towards BerserX, but that Molly is gonna hurt a lot. Alert is already out of the equation here as we head on to a 4v4 situation. They're still trying to create space here as they go on to B side. Paranoia out, but still haven't had the chance to plant the spike. A classic shot still works out instead. And BlazKing, man, he shoot his shot, but it just didn't hit.
It's the classic on the close range, but at least after that plant, they are able to get that Viper's ultimate kicking in. But I think it's Shiro that he might be able to get that. But then it's too late, but then he gets toasted at the same time, and it's just up to 7-0-2 to save this. But then what can you do with that mini one?
He's used to it.
Yeah, but he knows how to play it. And big that space is. But then, looks like we've been missing the point also. There's Surf. He's still alive. He's on the chamber. But then, right now, they're just gonna go 1-by-1 once again. Famouz taking down 2 members, trimming it down to a 3v3. And remember, we still have that ultimate coming from BlazKing that somehow can change the tides of their lead. But finally, there's also Famouz being shut down by 7-0-2. Let's see if BlazKing wants to pull off that null command so that the members of XERXIA might be frozen. But then BerserX If he contests at least one, he removes Ben right now. This might be big of an advantage, but at the same time, there's already the Nightfall that they want to get that information. But hey, BerserX, he's not skipping his steps, and it's all up to Surf to survive on that 1v1. Who's the better kid right now? And that's going to be Surf Hins to do everything just to be able to grasp some from on the last round of the first half.
Showstopper out. Alert, waiting for the perfect moment to actually pop it. Caught off guard. It's going to be famous. 1-to-1 trade for these two teams that we are seeing right now. Lots of utilities in play, but if you think about it, it is a forced buy for XERXIA. They only have Spectres here. Gun disadvantage indeed. Depyard waiting for the perfect opportunity. There's already the Viper spit on side. XERXIA has a big chance to actually take this away and make this to an 8-4. On the other hand, the trade, where's the trade? Depyard though, too late in the action. BlazeKing to get a kill now with Orbital Strike in place. A little bit of a movement here and there, right on the face to BerserX. And now the defuse of the spike, a clean 9-3 is...
We're gonna be committing here in A instead. We're just gonna be baiting them, but looks like BerserX is just gonna be tagged, but yet there's just a response coming in from the other members of Boom Esports as well, leaving only Alert, Surf together with 702 behind. And yep, this is so crucial already for XERXIA. They lose this, it's going to be a stomp from Boom Esports once again.
They're gonna be on an eco indeed. Surf already stunned in the corner here. Alert to get a kill onto famouz. 21 HP. He dashes out using the satchel. Is still not enough. Boom Esports with a fast take. And now a fast win. 11-5 is the score. To be fair,
The Sheriffs, they have one Vandal, yes, but maybe if they take down one from Heaven, this might be big. But then BerserX tries to cut Surf out, but Surf, he will be denying it.
good check on the angle. Not a lot of people check their corners no more. But this is just the aftershock coming in a rolling thunder on towards the side. Surf out of the equation right now. Trying to punish the players is Boom Esports. It's still up for grabs. The spike diffuser has been killed and a molly has been set out. Is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. Boom Esports still managed to take the round away, and now
the double initiator of Boom Esports is really strong, that it's giving them a lot of struggles even if they have that double controller.
too much pressure is what they have. Overdrive in action already. BerserX to get one and another. Nope, it's not gonna happen as BlazeKing still shuts down 702. It's still a 4v2 situation right here. Rendezvous is placed out for famouz as well. Alert trying to see if there is someone inside the smoke, but two more players for XERXIA. This is almost a done deal, but it's not yet over. BlazeKing to get a kill yet again. 2v1. Paint shells to go out. They know exactly where Alert is, but the last remaining players on towards A main, and it is planted for A main. This is gonna be really difficult, Ray.
Oh no, it didn't see where SEVERiNE is. He's just around the corner. He's just going to lose it. And speaking of, he quite got distracted. But Boom Esports, they are just dominating on this map against from BerserX plus the null command, just to make sure that they'll be able to destroy the timeline of XERXIA towards this.
Panic is there. The nade is just perfectly placed right now, trying to control the side. 8 seconds to plant the spike as of the moment. A 3v3 situation. Now SEVERiNE, as soon as this ball goes down, Yarp is gonna see him. Alert to also go down, but famouz with a 4K to finish things off for the... Will someone get killed by this operator? famouz to hop out, and yet again, Surf goes down.
Oh, famouz is really scary as of now. It's just been getting a lot of kills one by one. But right now, they're just gonna be destroying that lockdown, and that won't give any much of an advantage onto the side of XERXIA. Once again, they can get into the side, but it will take them so much time. Look at how the utilities of Boom Esports is being used, just so they'll be delaying so much time. And now BerserX is just trying to play it out with them. They only have less than a minute to actually commit this, and if they go back to B side, this is going to be a huge problem because the Viper Spit is there.
I love me some KO. I love me some Phantom. That's exactly what BerserX has right now with all the bullets running through. They cannot even figure where it's coming from. But on the other hand, yet again, a wall hops out Shiro to take on the kills here. Alert trying to fight for his life, but still not enough on the side of XERXIA as they just gonna rendezvous out. It's just basically to push him out.
Oh, this is quite harsh once again for XERXIA, but this slow plays, it's really giving an advantage for Boom Esports to actually read them all out. But then the fact that famouz is on his operator is quite unstoppable. This is going to be the big question mark that XERXIA has to face. And now that he knows he's just going to be free-firing them, but then suddenly Surf, he knows already where the position of famouz is. And there's just the Viper's pit also at the same time, but the lineup, excuse me, he's just gonna be delaying it once again, but Surf is just giving back his answers, but then they haven't planted the spike. All of them are just dying one by one. Those utilities are just really crushing the momentum of XERXIA as we only have one left.
No more choice but to plant the spike, and Boom Esports is what they did. And aside from that, ROLEX is already on the corner. A little bit slowed here, but he can still set up those traps as well. Just preparing for the spike to be planted. It's still a 4v5 situation. The wall has been up, and what a blind shot coming in from Shiro right there. SEVERiNE to get a kill as well. SEVERiNE, on the other hand, just waiting patiently on the default box here as he gets healed. The sustainability, especially when you have... Ooh. Oh no, clear out the side before you plant the spike, and it's all just gonna go down the drain. 5 seconds remaining to plant, and no one is close to the spike at all.
Oh my, every time that there's a lot of utilities being thrown by Boom Esports against XERXIA, they only have 44 seconds. The lineup also is preventing them from planting it. There's the wall. They need to get that all together, but they need to also take control on mid from that Sova. But right now, there's just famouz watching them, but then the miracle from Alert kind of gives space on towards XERXIA, but then they just want to plant it all along. But the fact that the members of Boom Esports are currently undermanned, this might be giving them an advantage, but the rest is up to that. And now one by one, XERXIA is gonna die into the hands of Boom Esports as we only have 2 left from them.
They even put up a wall. I don't think they're quite aware, but they still have the Hunter's Fury. Shiro having a hard time trying to sway it around. And it's already halfway there. Boom Esports will just cleanly defuse the spike. A well-executed retake indeed.
Oh, XERXIA. They pulled it off with that lockdown just to secure the site, but they're still not stopping famouz from actually playing it off and eradicating 702. This is just the same setup as they want to do here inside, but all of them are just going to be dying one by one. They secure the plant, yes, but they're far too aggressive into defending everything as we only have Alert. He's currently suppressed. He doesn't have much of a choice but to contest those angles, and so that they can get the economy. XERXIA still has the man advantage, but unless it's famouz we're talking about, it's still not impossible. He already got that 17-6, and once that he's just on that power, I think this might be a big question mark for XERXIA. And speaking of, looks like I got it right. There's still no stopping them. famouz just crazy. And it's up to Shiro to save the day against 702. He got the information as to where he is, and he's hearing him out. There's the wall advantage. He can buy time. There's also the heal, but he's just gonna be switching it off, and it's all about mind games. And now Shiro is just hearing it out. I'll play it slow. I'll swing you out. And still Boom Esports will manage to win this against XERXIA.
Esports with a slow orb coming in from that Sage as well. Tep was able to pick up on 2-to-1 trade. Blaze King very low on HP. He needs to go back, but still caught off guard by the Viper. 2v4 situation right now. They're all just in hiding, but the flank from Surf. This is gonna prove it difficult. It's still SEVERiNE fighting for his life. He gets 2 already. 1v2 situation. It's all up to him. The recon shut down completely. Now with a snake bite, it's still not enough to actually survive. And XERXIA finally get those rounds back.
Just count the steps. We still have 6 rounds reset against Boom Esports.
They also have the respective rests here when it comes to, obviously, the Sage players. And completely out in broad daylight, they also saw there was an alarm button mid as well. Famous! What? No one even saw he was around the corner already. No one was spotting him.
Surf, he was too focused on taking out at least one coming in from that part, but it won't work. And now Famous was able to eradicate everyone from A site, leaving just 3 members left of XERXIA here, Terror.
XERXIA, 2 more players remaining. Can they make a comeback happen? It seems like it's not gonna happen at all. Complete take from Boom Esports, and finally winning this best of 3 series and moving forward. What a game! Actually, Boom Esports